Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Today I'm going to do a vinyl tag response video. I'm going to respond to a tag that's been going around in the vinyl community on YouTube. I've decided to jump on the bandwagon after watching a few videos, and I'm going to answer questions about my vinyl collection in this video. I've done a video response to a vinyl tag that was started by a Beatle fan on the Beatle Submarine channel. The video's still up, but currently it's unlisted. But I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in that video response. I'm gonna answer 20 questions. I have all 20 questions here on my cell phone. I'm gonna read through them one by one. I'm gonna do this tag video as quickly as I can, so I hope you enjoy this final tag video. So here we go. First question: how many records do you own? Oh God, I've been collecting records for a while. Uh, I would say that my record collection is currently in the four digits. I have so much in my collection. I haven't even kept count of what I have. Since I started collecting vinyl about 7 to 8 years ago. But the amount of records in my collection, I would have to say, is somewhere in the four digits. That's all I could say. So, next question: what kind of record player do you have? I When I started collecting vinyl, I had a Crosley turntable. I don't use that anymore. I also have a Thorns TD 160 turntable. That one is in the process of being repaired right now, and I also have a Techniques SL 6010. If I could read from over here, I also have a Techniques turntable, but my favorite one to play is the Thorns turntable. So hopefully we get that one fixed at some point. Next question: how old were you when you started collecting records? I've always been a fan of vinyl records all my life. I've always liked them, even though I grew up with CDs and cassettes when I was little. But when I started collecting vinyl, I was in my late teens, early 20s, something like that. So that's how old I was. Next question: what is the oldest record you own? As of right now, the oldest record I own is a Carl Perkins record, and this one I bought this for 50 cents at a record store when I lived in Ohio. It is Carl Perkins Blue Suede Shoes, backed with Honey Don't on the Sun label. Little warp, but record plays great. That's currently my oldest record in my collection. Since the record was pressed by Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee in the mid-50s. And next question. Alright, next question here. What is the first record you ever got? And also the next question is, what was the first record you got with your own money? Now, I'm going to answer number 5 real quick. The first record I ever got. Now, if you mean like if say my mom or dad bought a record for me, that never happened. They did buy CDs and cassettes for me, but never records. I had to buy records with my own money, which leads to the next question: was the first record you got with your own money? And it's this. Paul McCartney, Amoeba's Secret. I bought this when it came out in 2007. And next question: what is your favorite colored vinyl? I have a couple, and they're both Beatles records. I'm gonna go with not Abbey Road. I'm gonna go with the White Album here. This is a UK white vinyl press, and I'll show the record. Here's record 1. And this one looks really nice. This is a late 70s reissue. And I gotta show record 2, guys. I'll just have to put this record away later. So here's record 2, UK pressing. UK export pressing from the late 70s. Okay, I'll put those away later. And I have another Beatles record. This one's a bootleg. This is Ultra Rare Tracks Volume 3. And this one's on the pink marbled vinyl, which is really nice. And this one has outtakes for those who don't know. This has alternates and outtakes and a demo, and it's a nice little collection. Okay. And the next question, let me get this back up. Next question: what is a discount album you own? This one I recently got for. I recently bought this next album. This is a very rare Beatles record. This was around $100, but I managed to get this for a discount price. And it's the Let It Be box. This one's in crappy condition. This is a French pressing. And another album I like to add that I got for a discount is the Rolling Stones Bigger Bang album. It's in my collection, but I haven't pulled it out for this vinyl tag video. Next question: what is your prized possession? I'm gonna show a few here. These are all Beatles related. This one would probably be my most prized possession, but I don't know. First of the records, which are my prized possessions, is this. This is a Paul McCartney Hope for the Future 12-inch remix, which was released quietly for Record Store Day back in 2015. It's known as the Sweet Thrash remixes of Hope for the Future. It still has a shrink and the download card here. And only 100 of these made, and they all sold out. I didn't get it at this retail price. I had to pay more money for this, but I'm very proud to have this. Very proud that I paid an affordable scalping price for this album. Now it's 4 digits when you go on Discogs. And speaking of Discogs, see this right in here? That is supposed to be well, when I went on Discogs, it did confirm it is actually Paul McCartney's writing on the record. But there was some speculation that it really wasn't his signature and that he only signed the UK copies, but I don't know. But as of right now, I'm going to stick to the fact that this may be Paul's writing, according to Discogs. And I never played this. I have a CD pirate of this, which I play. Okay. Next couple albums, which are my prized possessions: The Beatles versus the Four Seasons stereo copy. Here's a mono one, which has the poster. And last but definitely not least, the Second State Butcher album for the Yesterday and Today album. A heads up, I just got a 4th copy of the Yesterday and Today album, but I'm not going to show that until my Beatles update video. Alright. Okay, next question I believe is a record by a female artist. And this is one that I got recently. Stevie Nicks Belladonna, Mauve Fidelity Soundwave pressing. It's got Edge of 17 and Stop Dragging My Heart Around and Leather and Lace. I haven't heard the album in its entirety, but so far, after playing a lot of it, it sounds really good. So, all right, record by your favorite band. Well, I have so many favorite bands. The Beatles is one of them. They may be my top favorite band. I think I'm gonna have to say they are my top favorite band. But I have other bands that I love as well. Record by my favorite band, Revolver. Okay, next question. Impulse Buy. All right. I'm gonna go with this here. Now, I bought a Beatles record, and this one came in the package, and that I would consider this an impulse buy. You know, I don't really know what to do with it. All right. A gift. well, I got a few gifts here, and it's this Elton John single, Philadelphia Freedom, which I got from Gene, Beatle fan named Gene. I won his contest, and this was one of the gifts I received. And I also received these Beat the Crap Beatles albums from one of my mom's friends as a freebie. Okay. Next question. Most played record. Well, I haven't been playing a lot of my records recently because of my life and because of work. But this one I played quite a bit. And this is Let It Bleed. This is the mono record that I bought recently on the Red Decca label. Okay, next question. A rarity. I'm going to show a few. I'm sorry. And they're all going to be solo Beatles. And I'm going to have one by John, one by Paul, and one by George. I actually have the George one in my hand. Wonderwall Music. It's a UK mono pressing. UK mono first pressing on Apple. Just show that. Take the record out. Dark green apple in wonderful condition. Now I bought this for a nice affordable price on Discogs from a guy in the United Kingdom, but there was just a new listen of this album on Discogs, and it's already half a grand. So very happy to have this at a low price. This is very rare. I still need to get the UK stereo, even though I have the German stereo one. Okay, next one, which is a rarity. Once Upon a Time, John Lennon. Selections from the John Lennon Anthology and The Shrink. And next, I know Rock Boy 680 showed this. James, if you're watching, hi. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard by Sir Paul McCartney. Very rare. Okay. Okay, next question I believe is I got to keep logging back into my phone because it goes asleep. It goes asleep immediately. So a rainy day record. I have a few here. Usually, music I listen to on rainy days could probably be either heavy metal or blues. I'm gonna go with Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Any Black Sabbath album I can listen to on a rainy day. Like the song Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. And then here's another one I listen that I consider a rainy day record. Robert Johnson, King of the Delta Blues singers here. And I have a couple more I'm going to show quick here. Jethro Tull Acrolung. This can be a rainy day record, and also the Rolling Stones' new album, Blue and Lonesome. Okay, and the next question is the opposite. All right. Okay, the next question is the opposite of a rainy day record, a feel-good record. Well, I got a couple here. I could easily choose Ram, Paul McCartney's Ram album, or maybe any Beatles album. Any Beatles album can be a feel-good album for me, but I'm gonna go with the Beach Boys here. Little Do Scoop. And the Everly Brothers, Best. This is their greatest hits. A feel-good record. Okay, next question. A nostalgic record. Okay, now I've always been a fan of music from the 50s through the 70s because I've been hearing that all the time, and I love a whole bunch of it. Now, I grew up in the 90s, and I have a lot of fond memories of music that were made during the 90s, and this one brings back memories of a friend who was really into this band and also bought this particular CD in the early 90s when it came out. I'm going to show the vinyl of this album I'm talking about. Aerosmith, Big Ones. This is a Holland pressing, and has a shrink. It was sealed, but it was cracked open. It has these songs here, which brings back wonderful memories of when I hear them on radio, when I've seen the music videos for them on MTV and VH1. But, this one I'll go with as nostalgia record. Okay, record store day release, I believe, is the next question. Pink Floyd, See Emily Play, pink vinyl. Grapefruit, Lullaby. Song Lullabies produced by John Wynne and Paul McCartney. The Doors, Riders on the Storm. And Say, Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson. Okay, and the final question is, what is the recent record I just purchased? And it's going to be this. I'm going to show it in my vinyl update on my non-Beatles channel. Nevermind by Nirvana. Okay, hope you enjoy this vinyl tag video, and stay tuned for more vinyl update videos, and talk to you all later. Thank you.